Let's look at an example of robotics. And the one we're going to use is one that we probably have utilized but may not have seen, which is whenever we buy something from Amazon. So the robotics at Amazon, and we'll watch some videos in classes from Amazon, but basically these little orange things here kind of looks like a Roomba, like a vacuum cleaner, right? And that is exactly kind of what it does. So what it does is, and the business that made the technology for this that Amazon bought did design robot vacuums. And what it does is you can see it picks up these shelves here with different goods on them. And these are in the Amazon warehouse. So obviously the Amazon warehouse is huge, right? It's just so massive that it'd be very difficult for one person to get around and find things. And what's really interesting is that Amazon has so much data on all its customers, it doesn't really group everything together. So, for example, this might not have all books in it, for example, or all running shoes in it. It would have various things. And what it is it's because all its algorithms and so forth think that these are the things that are going to be bought and need to be packaged today. And so that's why you see a mixture of goods in here that don't all look alike. And what happens is they've done a shelf here so it can sit on its own on the ground, but then this little robot climbs up underneath and picks it up and lifts it and moves it around the factory. And you can see these little QR codes on the floor here. And when we do watch the videos about Amazon, you see color-coded lines and so on. And what that is the robot can recognize each of these, and it can use those to find its actual location. So the robotics at Amazon actually collect the packages in the warehouse. What still happens though is that humans still package them. So now you can see a lady here, she's a packer. So the robot has brought this shelf here to her, and she can now put that into parcels and boxes and so on. And the reason why, so we said robotics is something that can replace humans, and it has replaced a lot of humans at Amazon, but it also, in Amazon's opinion at least anyway, makes this person's job much easier. Imagine if she had to go and find each individual item in there, somewhere in the warehouse, and then bring it all back to her workstation so she could pack it. A robot has all these items that she needs in it, and she will just take them out and put it in a box. And another reason why we still have humans at Amazon, at least, is because robots with the packing have a hard time gripping cardboard and plastic. So that is why we still require a human. But the thing to note specifically, what do the robots at Amazon do? They collect the packages in the warehouse and bring them to the pickers here, or the packets, sorry. So why is this good? Well, we can see here, like, how heavy would that be? It'd be so difficult for a human to move that. So we could say, for Amazon, this is beneficial because the warehouse is so large in size. Robots prevent workers from having to walk excessive distances each shift. So there were stories about Amazon workers before we implemented a lot of these robotics, having to walk 10, 15 kilometers a shift. And, you know, that's what the average AFL player covers in a game. That is not achievable for most normal humans, and you're going to get people breaking down. So this actually prevents the employees having to walk too far. Also, the robots know exactly where each item is located in the warehouse. They don't waste time. It's all written in code. If someone orders something, a particular book today, for example, the robot knows exactly where it is. It will go and get it. And a human might struggle to do that. So this saves time wasted looking for each item. Most importantly, the robots can carry heavy or difficult items a human can't. So we can't really see anything in there, but let's say a customer ordered a 20-kilo dumbbell on Amazon. That's very difficult to carry, and it's exceedingly difficult to carry over a long distance, whereas this robot here can carry a lot of weight, so that's much better. But also, it can carry a lot of little things, like all the things here on their own are pretty light, and we could all carry those individually. But to carry all that at once wouldn't be possible, so a robot is much better at that. It can carry more items. Also, it can carry the items faster. Now, I know a human can run, but over the course of a day, a human gets tired, and a robot will work at the same pace all day, every day, and be able to carry the things at a faster rate than a human. And finally, Amazon would argue that humans having these robotics allows the human workers to focus better on performing their task, which is packing, much faster and much better. If you're just packing the parcels that the robot brings to you, you're going to be much faster and better at that than if you had to go and find each individual parcel product yourself and then go and pack it yourself. So this is a great example of robotics, and we're going to look at that a lot more in class with some documentaries that we'll watch from Amazon.